Hello and welcome once again to Real Folk Club on a Friday night. And we're quite busy tonight because there's bugger all on the telly unless you're interested in Stavros having popped his clogs. And for those of you who weren't here last week, you missed a cracking week for the club's 57th anniversary. And especially the raffle. We had a belter of a raffle. We had a loaf of bread. We had... What did we have? We had a wine tasting to give out, and we had a fish that Andrew didn't catch.
A tooth extraction?
Yeah, and we had a tooth extraction on Zoom. I took out one of Alan's molars, lower molars, on Zoom, a first. Yeah, is it healing up okay, Alan? Just give us a nod. Yeah, no dry socket then, nothing, no infected socket. Right, there you go, quality stuff. It's good when you're not on, because you can't get struck off, can you? But we also had sort of a fairly cheerful night last week. We said try and avoid any deaths, transportations or stuff like that. And I don't think anybody died last week. So we're back to normal now. What happens in this? There's one fella gets shot and another fella gets connected to the national grid. Steve Earle song. My name is Billy Austin, 29 years old. I was born in Oklahoma. Cherokee, I'm told. Don't remember Oklahoma. Seems so long since I left home. Seems like I've always been in prison, like I've always been alone. Never meant to hurt nobody. Never thought I'd cross that line. I held up the filling station just like I'd done 100 times. The kid done like I told him, he lay face down on the floor. Guess I'll never know what made me turn and walk back through that door. Shot ran out like thunder, my ears rang like a bell, but no one came a-running, so I called the cops myself. They took their time to get there, and I guess I could run. I know I should be feeling something, but I never shed tear one. Didn't even make the papers, 'cause I only killed one man. But my trial was over quickly, and the long hard road began. The court-appointed lawyer couldn't look me in the eye. He stood up and closed his briefcase as they sentenced me to die. Now the waiting's over as the final hour drags by, and I ain't about to tell you that I don't deserve to die. 27 men here, most are black, brown and poor. Most of us are guilty, but can you know for sure? When the preacher comes to get me, they shave off all my hair. Won't you take that long walk with me, knowing hell is waiting there? Could you pull that switch yourself, sir, with a sure and steady hand? And can you tell yourself that you're better than I am? My name is Billy Austin, 29 years old. I was born in Oklahoma, Port of Cherokee, I'm told. There we are. It's a cheerful little song to get us going.
Nice happy start. That's what we want.
Yeah, can't be a good laugh, can you?
Hang on, you had happy last week. Can't do it 2 weeks on a trot. But I certainly not.
Right. Okay, it's Alan.
Good evening, folks. Nice to see you all again. This is... it's not going to be a happy song. It's a Janis Ian song. It's actually my favourite Janis Ian song. And like most... Well, definitely me, I don't play many chords, but this has got 7 in it, which is like hard for me. It's called Tea and Sympathy. I'll give it a bash anyway. I don't wanna ride the milk train anymore. I'll go to bed at 9 and waken with the dawn. Lunch at noon, dinner prompt at 9. A comfort of a few old friends, long past their prime. Pass the tea with sympathy for the good old days long gone. We'll drink a toast to those who most believe in what they've won. It's a long, long time till morning lays wasted on the dawn. I'll not write another line, for my true love has gone. When the guests have gone, I'll tidy up the room. I'll turn the blankets down whilst gazing at the moon. I'll pray to go quite mad as living long ago, when you and I were young, so very long ago. Pass the tea with sympathy for the good old days long gone. We'll drink a toast to those who most believe in what they've won. It's a long, long time till morning lays wasted on the dawn. I'll not write another line, for my true love has gone. When I have no dreams to give you any more, I'll light a blazing fire and stand within the door. I'll throw my life away, I wonder why, they all will say. And now I lay me down to sleep forever and a day. Pass the tea with sympathy, for the good old days are dead. We'll drink a toast to those who most believe in the life they've led. It's a long, long time till morning, so build your fires high. Now I lay me down to sleep forever by your side. Pass the tea with sympathy, for the good old days are dead. We'll drink a toast to those who most believe in the life they've led. It's a long, long time till morning, so build your fires high. Now I lay me down to sleep, forever by your side. Now I lay me down to sleep, forever by your side.
All right, Alan, that was okay.
Delightful.
Not bad. Yeah, don't big him up too much.
Yeah, he's a sensitive old Hector. Do you remember
Oh,
Hector?
we had that last week. You can't be-
Oh, yes.
I've
Hector
slept
Heath.
since then. Kiki,
Right,
was that the cat? Kiki, was it? No.
Oh, we've got Dave.
Kiki was the little frog thing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Round control to Dave Heitch.
Oh, he's there, yes. Yeah.
Have you got any taxiing duties to do tonight, Dave? Speak to us.
He'll be on page 2 of most people's
Ah, right.
screens.
Okay. Evening,
No,
Dave.
I should be all right. Or at least I will be in a while. My daughter's recording just at the moment, so I mustn't make too much noise. But after that, I'll be fine.
Okay, well, we'll put you between Linda and Alan.
He's there. He's there.
We have got Penny E.
Just like that.
Penny.
Right.
Hello, Penny.
Hi, Penny.
Unmute yourself and talk to us. Oh, she's not. Yes, she is.
Hi, sorry I'm a late joiner. I was going to do something else, and I thought, Friday, I've heard Rill, so.
No, what you were going to do is watch telly, and then you saw there was nothing about except the Greek
Oh,
fellow.
I was going to join a local session, not that it matters on Zoom, but I blew that, so I thought, I'll try this other one.
Well, we're glad to see
It's
you.
nice to know we're second best. I suppose
I haven't done either of them yet, so there you go.
second best is is pretty good for us, really. Right, I take it you've got instruments there. I take it you'll be giving us a song.
I missed your sound check, though, but I do go on Zoom, so the Zoom settings should be all right. I don't know.
Yeah.
2 words, blue button. Make sure
Yeah,
your blue
yeah.
button's on.
Blue button's on.
She's on the ball, John.
Right. Okay, let's think where we can.
Alan, the cat's called Zaza.
Oh, thank you. Jar Jar. Jar Jar, the cat.
Dave. Right, let's split the ladies up a little bit. Yeah, between Davith and Rick. How's that for Penny?
Oh, there she goes. Is she there? No, she's gone the wrong side of David. Don't get on the wrong side of David, whatever you do.
Yeah, no, that's okay then.
Oh, I don't know. It can be quite exciting, you know.
Oh, I'm sure, David. I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
Remember, he's alone tonight. Look, you know.
he is.
Yeah, exactly. I'm out on the tiles.
You're looking mysterious, I might add, in the dark background.
Oh, right. I'm not going to turn the light on then.
It's his Bella Lugosi look.
Yeah, we've also got Maureen. Maureen's just,
With the emphasis on the bell.
Yeah, yeah. We got Maureen. Are you a singer, Maureen? Will you be singing for us?
I am, thank you. And thank you for letting me join in today.
That's great.
you might regret it, Gail. Okay, we'll stick you between Dave and Alan there.
Where's that, John?
Just before you.
Oh, right. Oh, between David and myself. There we are.
Yes.
There we are. That was easy, wasn't it? Everybody's in order. Crikey. We got to thank Phil Hartley for suggesting this Muppet lineup like this and getting everybody following the same list. It's grand. It works very well. That was almost a compliment,
we are
Phil.
up to County Durham
Hey.
for Brian and Sue, who were sounding pretty bloody good at the... well, they were sounding good last couple of weeks ago when they came. Come on then. Give it your
Pressure.
best shot.
Anyway, thank you. Thank you.
We don't do many happy songs either. In fact, we're only happy when we're singing sad songs, and this one's no exception really. It's The Bergen by Jez There's only 13 people die in a fishing vessel that went down on the mouth of the Tees and it was close to where Jez Lowe lived. It went down 100 years, 1898, but he saw the gravestone in the local church and he wrote this song. He called it the Bergen, even though the boat was called the Burger.
Sleep, why'd you wake me with these dreams you bring? Dreams came to me where I lay, and deep the melody the wild waves sing, and my love is far, far away. Oh, pity the hearts the wild waves part, me love sails the bonny bark, the Bergen. They heap their nets upon the decks pile high. Dreams came to me where I lay, then creep out gently at the dead of night, and my love is far, far away. Oh, pity the hearts the wild waves part, me love sails the bonny bark, the Bergen. Then they reap a harvest from a cold night's sun. Dreams came to me where I lay, it leaps with herring neath his decks for me, and my love is far, far away. Oh, pity the hearts the wild waves part, me love sails the bonny bark, the Bergen. When sea waves rise above this cold bed, dreams came to me where I lay. Oh, keep him safe to lie here in my bed, and my love is far, far away. Oh, pity the hearts the wild waves part, me love sails the bonny bark, the Bergen. Oh, it weeps with rain tonight where my love lies. Trees came to me where I lay. Oh, sweep that foreign sand from out his eyes, and my love is far, far away. Oh, pity the hearts the wild waves part, me love sails the bonny bark, the Bergen. Oh, pity the hearts the wild waves part, me love sails the bonny bark, the Bergen.
Oh,
Thank you,
love
thank
that
you.
song. Love that song, and you won't hear it better than that, will you?
Ah, it's grand. For any
There's
newcomers
a
with
lot of
us,
stuff going on outside my window tonight. We've got a hare. Well, there's a couple of hares. There's one about the size of a kangaroo going up and down. Enormous. Because this afternoon we were doing something in a flower bed, and I thought, what the hell's that? And there's 3 tiny little leverets been tucked away in a scrape up there. So
just to mention, John, while you're waxing lyrical, for anybody new to us, feel free to unmute yourself and clap like hell in between the songs. and show your appreciation, your disdain or otherwise, and then remute yourself before the next song. Easy peasy, isn't it? Lemon squeezy. Zip.
Right, what we're doing with Gwyn, is it a poem or?
It's his video, first part, isn't it, Gwen? Yeah. So, best to mute everybody and then put the thing on. And it's his usual, now recognisable passion for Welsh identity and Welsh language. And it comes through very clearly in his introduction this evening. I'll leave you in T. Gwyn's capable hands.
I'd like to start by agreeing wholeheartedly with Izzy's comments last week about the way the club has been preserved and the stalwart work that has been done by Alan and John over these recent months of trouble. The club somehow finds a way of surviving. One of the great things I found that drew me back time and time again is certain performances, particularly songs with a political comment. I think of Dave Costello's Biko. What was an amazing... It's worth turning up week after week on the chance of hearing that. I used to enjoy Mike Hand, Geronimo's Cadillac, another kind of political comment. Rum Bum and Concertina, of course, with Johnny Minor and Soul Down the River Again. All these are songs of deep political import. Mike Hand's Arrogant Mill could be included as well. Well, this week's contribution, a poem called Aros a Myned by John Ceiriog Hughes, is in that political tradition. It was written in response to the Brad y Llyfrau Gleision, the betrayal of the Blue Books, which were Westminster government reports on education in Wales, published in 1847. And they were very, very derogatory about Wales and the Welsh language. The Welsh language is a vast drawback to Wales and a manifold barrier to the moral progress and commercial prosperity of its people. This is what was concluded. And the Times of London said its prevalence and ignorance of English have excluded and even now exclude the Welsh people from the civilization of their English neighbours. And Eisteddfod is simply a foolish interference with the natural progress of civilization and prosperity. In other words, the certainty of what they are is what the world should be. And John Ceiriog Hughes wrote a sequence of poems, I think there are over 30 in all, commenting on Wales and the Welsh. And he was awarded a major prize in the National Eisteddfod in 1861 for this sequence. This is one of the poems from that sequence. It's quite a short one. It's called Aros a Myned. John Ceiriog Hughes, Aros a Myned. Aros mae'r mynyddau mawr, rhuo trostint mae y gwynt, clywir eto gyda'r wawr gan bugeiliaid megis cynt. Eto tu fy llygad dydd o gylch traed y graig ar bryn, ond bugeiliaid newydd sydd ar yr hen fynyddoedd hyn. Ar arferion Cymru gynt, newid daeth o rod i rod. Mae cenhedlaeth wedi mynd a chenhedlaeth wedi dod. Wedi oes dymhestlog hir, Alun Mabon mwyn i diw. Ond mae'r heniaeth yn y tir, ar y lawon hen yn fyw. Just a footnote, Alun Mabon is a fictitious character that the poet John Ceiriog Hughes created as a kind of personification of Wales and the Welsh way of life. Wedi oes tymheslog hir after a long and troublesome life, Alun Mabon no longer is. but the old language is still in the land and the old melodies are still there. Thank you.
That in your pipe and smoke it, that's what I say. T. Gwyn should never be allowed near matches and thatched cottages, that's for sure.
Well,
it's the depths of the blue books are very famous for Welsh learners. They do hear about the blue books and the fact that it was actually Welsh people who wrote the blue books for the Westminster government, and it suggested the total annihilation of the language. As a saying in Welsh, heb iaith, heb genedl. No language, no nation. So we identify with it. Anyway, there we are. That was a very happy...
a non-political organisation, eh?
Quite right.
Right, we are moving up to trading for John and Carol.
Yes, indeed. I'm afraid I don't speak the language of heaven. However, I agree totally with what T. Gwyn said and what was written in the blue books. If I may quote Victor Meldrew, I don't know what language they're speaking, but it sounds like bollocks to me. There you go. This is a song. This is a song from Donovan, and I remember using this years ago when I was just doing Donovan songs, and Rowley put it up on the Facebook page. It's a poem by W.B. Yeats, put to music by Donovan. I went out to the Hazelwood because a fire was in my head, and I cut and stripped a hazel one, put a berry on a thread, and when white moths were on the wing and moth-like stars were twinkling out, I dropped the berry in the stream and caught a little silver trout. And when I laid it on the floor, I bent to blow the fire aflame, when something rustled in the grass and someone called me by my name. It had become a glimmering girl with apple blossom in her hair, and called me by my name and ran and vanished in the brightening air. Though I am old with wandering, o'er hollow lands and hilly lands, I will find out where she has gone and kiss her lips and take her hand, and eat till time and tides are done, the silver apples of the moon, the golden apples of the sun.
I'd not heard that one before.
Oh, there you are, you see. It's on an album called HMS Donovan from 1969.
A double album, wasn't it?
It was, yes, yes, yeah.
What's it called?
HMS Donovan, the album's called.
Oh, that track.
The track is called The Song of the Wandering Aengus.
Right, okay, lovely. Love it. Very nice.
Right, Carol, have you got a dragon poem for us tonight? Is it number 3 or number 4? I can't remember. Is left you muted, Carol?
Yeah. You're muted. Yeah, you're still muted.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. I just couldn't find us in the boxes. Yes, we're up to number 4. And it's this one. And it's called Playing Boo. They're only short, these poems, or most of them anyway. One day last week, as I awoke from sleep and saw the sun streaming through, this cheeky young chap had the curtains slightly back and was obviously playing Boo. I guess he's heard the noise from downstairs during nights recently past, and as he wants to know more, he's now number 4, joining Toothless, Trefoil and Glass. Thank you.
Short and sweet.
This knitting won't wait, John. We got synchronised knitting. We had 3 knitters. Helen's at it there, and yeah, and of course,
Evelyn will be at it.
Evelyn's always there at it, knitting away. Oh, and Chris is at it. Look at that. 4 knitters.
The day we see Alan knitting, that'll be good.
Yes, it's the thing is, being a husband of a full-on knitting addict, as I'm sure the other fellas are. It's like being a prisoner of Abercan, if you see what I mean.
Abercan?
Abercan, yeah. You spend all your lives going there and buying stuff.
They do, yes, and drag you along.
Abercan, it's not a place. Well, it is a place. It's an old mill, isn't it? That's a textile mill that sells vast quantities of wool and cotton and anything you like. Yeah.
And we fellas, we just get dragged along every time they go shopping and dragged around. At least there's a cafe now, so you can go.
We need someone to carry the bags.
You just got to be careful of that speed camera just the other side of it.
You just sit down, Izzy, and shut up.
Sorry, John. Sorry, John. I go to Abercan and buy all my crafting stuff, even though I've got one over here.
I rest my case, as they say.
I've drunk coffee in that cafe too.
Come on, I'm bored now. Had enough of that. Mike.
Yes.
Right, save us from all this.
This song's called "My Love Is in America." It's a song, a Chris Leslie song, and I learned it from Bob Fox CD, Borrowed Moments, which is a superb CD. My Love Is in America. It's about a fella in Ireland who emigrates due to the potato famine. He emigrates to England, but his girlfriend's family goes to America. Called to this place by my working hands, the sea crossing turned my inside. We left to the sound of a marching band. We sailed at the change of the tide. When I saw Mary, her father said, they were sailing across the deep blue for brighter days in a promised land, and Mary's going there too. but I keep her in my mind. There's a picture on my wall. My love is in America. My love could be anywhere at all. Oh, how we cried on that darkest night, everyone leaving the land. The old generation just sitting tight, all us young bucks making plans. I'm using the name of another man to get a new job with more pay. I walk these strange streets for a better life. London's the place, so they say. But I keep her in my mind. There's a picture on my wall. My love is in America. My love could be anywhere at all. The music's the one thing that's travelled well. We meet up and play from our soul. In the kitchen, the workplace, the 7 bells, it gives us a glimpse of our home. Maybe I'll go out to New York State. Maybe I'll get up and go. Maybe I'll go back to my hometown. If there's some work, I don't know. But I keep her in my mind. There's a picture on my wall. My love is in America. My love could be anywhere at all. I've sent many letters to no avail. Her silence is deafening to me. Maybe she's living with another man out in the new country. Until I know, I'll keep her in my mind. There's a picture on my wall. My love is in America. My love could be anywhere at all. My love is in America. My love could be anywhere at all.
Mike, as usual.
Well done.
The drum notes again, it's not fair.
I've plopped a couple in for you.
I didn't notice them.
Didn't you spot them?
No, in a word. Right, I see we've got Chaz and Jan turned up. They're going to do one, Alan, so if you can put them in before you, I'm going to keep moving you down the list and hope that you fall off the arse end.
Only to be expected, John.
Oh, they're in the uniform still. Oh, I like a woman in a uniform. Oh, especially like the French maid's one that she does. Yeah. She charges extra for that now. Right.
You haven't seen Chaz in his French maid's outfit.
we're down to Surrey.
Hello.
Michael and Helen.
Going to be nice this week again.
First of all, I just want to say that Irene is sorry not to be here this evening. I think she's got a touch of indigestion after that loaf of bread she won in the raffle last week.
Nothing wrong with that bloody loaf, I'll tell you. Handcrafted.
Okay, well our song is really in totally the wrong place in the evening because it's a good night song. But as we thought we'd take our chance and put it in where we could. Song co-written by a guy called Wes Cardy, who is half of a duo called Cardy and Coke, who we've seen lots of times in local clubs, and they're very, very good. Yeah, it's great. I think it's a great song, and we're probably going to murder it, but we'll give it a go. The time has come to say goodnight, for every road must end. To the ones who care and are always there, our very special friend. Let's say goodnight to those we love, and maybe shed a tear. But before we close, let's think of those we love who can't be here. Let's raise our hands to absent friends, for every road must bend. You'll always be there in our hearts, our special absent friend.
As we go down the road of life, sometimes we race too fast. Thus we chase the future bright. We can't forget the past. So let us cherish memories we hold instead our hearts, where those we love will always live and never to depart.
Let's raise our hands to absent friends, for every road must end. You'll always be there in our hearts, our special absent friends. And when it's time for us to go, and our long journey ends, we'll never be alone, you see. We'll be with absent friends. Let's raise our hands to absent friends, for every road must end. You'll always be there in our hearts, our special absent friends. Let's raise our hands to absent friends, for every road must end. You'll always be there in our hearts, our special absent friends. Thank you.
The extra points for that one, it had a key change in it.
Two key changes.
Two key changes. Shocking.
Real folk club. Key change.
Oh yeah, it's a bit much. That. Anyway, a nice end of night song. So Elvis has
Good
left
night.
the building. So good night, everyone, and hope to see you next week. Right. Okay. Thank you, Upet. I've just had a little message on the chat from Maureen, and I know it will be about midday where she is, because she is from Vancouver. Can you unmute yourself, Maureen, for a second? You don't know Helen Shilliday, do you?
I know her very well.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're banned.
Canada's such a small place, you see.
Yeah. Yeah, she's on Gabriola, isn't she?
She is.
And do you swim out there
in
occasionally?
Vancouver.
Yes, I swim out there, right?
Right.
Yes.
Well, if Helen can't be here, we'll gladly have you. So it says on your chat you were Geordie. I think you've lost most of your Geordie.
Oh.
Right, okay, where am I? We're up in the northeast now. We're in Northumberland. Not a Geordie, but close enough.
Yeah. I'm still trying to learn it. Yeah. Okay, this will add to your body count that you're after earlier on, I think. It's a song I nicked. Oh no, the original I didn't nick it. I wrote this song. The idea was given to me by a chap called Charlie Comsey, who happened to mention a story about a bus conductor from Hexham. Hexham Town's just over the back here, actually. I've just pressed the wrong button here. Let me just press this button. And oh dear me, that's a bit odd. That's not right. Hang on a second. This isn't working right. Choose what's your background. Here we go. Right. This bus conductor from Hexham went and joined the International Brigades in 36, 37. And it's fairly new to me, this, so I hope it works all right. Last bus crawled into Hexham Town as it turned into the new bus station. Christmas greetings filled the air as folk made their salutations. The conductor entered the depot office. His age was just 24. Hung up his cap for the very last time, bade farewell as he left through the door. Clifford Lawther had no time for Christmas cheer, planned his journey by day and by night. A rucksack, new boots, and other gear, off to Spain, the fascists to fight. He sailed from Dover to Dunkirk Haven. On the boat met Alexander McDade. On New Year's Day of 37, he joined the International Brigade. Battalion formed at Albacete to near Madrid. They were transported, strafed by aircraft along the way. With just their rifles they retorted. From a crossroads close to Moratah, they fought east towards the valley. A bloody battle then ensued, nearly 300 dead was the tally. This story has no happy ending. After 40 days of high drama, the bus conductor from Hexham Town lay dead in the valley of Harama. In July, McDade too met his fate, but he left us a lasting legacy. He penned the words to the famous song. Harama Valley is his posterity. There's a valley in Spain called Harama. It's a place that we all know so well. It was there that we gave up our manhood, and so many of our brave comrades fell.
that was a parrot. There, Phil.
All right.
Good one, Phil, yeah.
Right.
Right.
Back to normal.
Okay, before we go to Davith, we will have a quick word with the Scousers. Come on, Edna, move your arse. Where's
There
Abby
we go.
tonight?
Pardon?
Where's Abby?
I haven't heard from her. I haven't heard from her today at all. She's in trouble.
No change
She'll
there,
probably
then.
be here tomorrow looking for food.
Will she find any?
No.
No. Yes, you will.
Yeah.
They're always in my cupboards.
The mice are throwing themselves on the traps.
Right, you don't seem to be eating tonight either. Got no crisps or?
No, we've got nuts. Dry roasted.
No, health food then, eh?
Oh, I'll never be healthy. Never.
Right, okay, mute yourself, shut up and get off. Where are we? Oh, we're up with Davith.
Right. Oh, hello. Hello. You may have heard me a few months ago reading a poem by Thomas Parry Williams in Welsh about how he thought he was getting younger as he was getting older. Well, this poem isn't by Thomas Parry Williams. It's something similar and seems suitable for spring. It's by a man who didn't write in the language of heaven at all. He only wrote in a foreign language, and his name was Dylan Thomas. And this poem is called "The Force That Through the Green Fuse Drives the Flower." The force that through the green fuse drives the flower drives my green age. That blasts the roots of trees is my destroyer. And I am dumb to tell the crooked rose my youth is bent by the same wintry fever. The force that drives the water through the rocks drives my red blood. That dries the mouthing streams turns mine to wax. And I am dumb to mouth unto my veins how at the mountain spring the same mouth sucks. The hand that whirls the water in the pool stirs the quicksand. That ropes the blowing wind hauls my shroud sail. And I am dumb to tell the hanging man how of my clay is made the hangman's lime. The lips of time leach to the fountainhead. Love drips and gathers, but the fallen blood shall calm her sores. And I am dumb to tell a weather's wind how time has ticked to heaven round the stars. And I am dumb to tell the lover's tomb how at my sheet goes the same crooked worm. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, David. It's good to have that big, but can't have everything. So we are moving to the Muppet box next door to Penny, who's going to tell us all about herself, like where she's from.
Hello, I'm from Cumbria, and Phil Harley told me about this. Good evening, Phil. Told the world about this session, actually.
Well, that's good. Hope he said something nice.
Right. Okay, what are you going to do then for us, Penny?
I might do an Andy M. Stewart song.
Oh, always.
Oh, yes.
A winner here.
Yeah.
Quite.
As long as you're not pinching our repertoire, it's fine.
It's not Donald, where's your trousers? Not that.
So I'm hoping my sound's all right. If it works on other Zooms, hopefully it's all right.
Yeah, you're sounding good, Penny.
Okay. Shall I go for it then? By the clear in the winding stream, in the valley of Strathmore, where my love and I have been, where we wander forevermore. But if time was a thing man could buy, all the money that I have in store, I would give for one day by her side, in the valley of Strathmore, from the glen where the golden and green I left for a land far away, where sadness has never been seen, and joy only lasts a day's pay. But if time was a thing man could buy, all the money that I have in store, I would give for one day by her side, in the valley of Strathmore. In Strathmore is a long working day for a man with his hands on the clay, but it's work I'd be happy to do. If at night I were lying with you, but if time was a thing man could buy, all the money that I have in store, I would give for one day by her side, in the valley of Strathmore. As I take a long draught from my glass, I am drinking alone here again, and I try not to think on my lass, for the old days will ne'er come again. But if time was a thing man could buy, all the money that I have in store, I would give for one day by her side, in the valley of Strathmore.
Lovely.
Oh, so that's another one off my list.
That's nice to hear that sung properly, John.
I don't know if you can. You probably can't read it, but I've got a few suggestions for songs here, and that says Strathmore. So that's. Oh.
Well, I'm going to drop it as well, John. So that's two of us dropping it.
Well, you do it. That's the speed it should be sung at, Alan.
No, you do it the speed it works for you, and that's what I do.
It was on my list as well. I've just learnt it, so I'll scrap that one as well now.
Don't come again, Penny.
I'm not going to sing that one now.
Please come again, Penny, and sing his whole repertoire. That screwed John Shepherd.
Sorry, John.
Right, that was lovely, Penny. That was absolutely delightful. And where are we now? Oh, Richard.
How's the sound? I've had to swap microphones.
I think we're sounding okay.
Oh, that's pretty good. So my offering for this evening is part of my campaign to get certain songs I heard in my youth reclassified as folk songs. And this one qualifies because it has words that I don't understand. And it's sort of quite melodic if you slow it down, and you might recognise it. It does have a chorus, but we'll have a go.
If you heard them in your youth, Rick,
Yeah.
they are very, very old.
Yes, the age would make it a folk song as well. Yes,
Yeah, it's traditional now.
Yep, that's excellent. Here we go then. I met her, gin-soaked barroom queen in Memphis. She tried to take me upstairs for a ride. Later, right across her shoulders. I just can't seem to drink her off my mind. Honky-tonk women, gimme those honky-tonk blues. Honky-tonk women, gimme those honky-tonk blues. So I later did the same in New York City. I had to pull out of some kind of a fight. Later when she come me in roses, she blew my nose and then she blew my mind. Honky-tonk women, gimme those honky-tonk blues. Honky-tonk women, gimme those honky-tonk blues.
Hey, good one, Rick.
We haven't
Does
got the.
it qualify? Can it be a folk song?
Brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you lose half a point for bending notes because notes are straight, you know. They're not there to be bent.
That song's definitely not about straight notes.
That sounds very sexist of you, Elaine.
Absolutely. Diolch yn fawr iawn I chi.
Yeah.
Right, okay, thanks, Rick. Oh, we're down to Essex. It's the Essex boy. How are you doing, Terry?
I'm good. That took me right back. That took me back to 1963. I went down to Horsham Village Hall and saw the Rolling Stones. There were about 28 people of us there, and I was there in my school uniform and my hush puppies. I thought I was just fantastic. They were pretty good, I must say. That was before they were famous, I think. Here's a song. Are you leaving in the morning like you did before? I saw your suitcase standing by the door. What was it you wanted that you don't want anymore? But you can't always tell. Were you headed for the station one more time? Another train is waiting and its coach is in a line. Well, it's about to leave, or maybe it's just arrived, but you can't always tell. No, you can't always tell. Well, my sweetheart, she wears my name. It's a bold tattoo. Forever yours, it says, and it's etched in blue. Easy vanity, well, maybe it's true, but you can't always tell. Well, they say that I'm a loser, that love is blind. I should have kept you closer, not so far behind. They say it was all your fault, but maybe it was mine. But you can't always tell. Well, so go now if you're going. No long goodbyes. The wind outside is blowing and it's tearing down the sky. This isn't anything, it's just something in my eye. But you can't always tell. No, you can't always tell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely brilliant.
That makes me. Sounds always.
Splendid, splendid.
Mind blowing.
Right, if you've got a spare 10 quid, email
Yeah.
Terry and get his CD because it is one of the best 10 quids you'll ever spend. I'll tell you that. For note. Yeah,
Thank you
we
very much.
listen to that. Oh,
Fantastic CD.
yeah. Wonderful again, Terry. Oh, shit, I should be taking the piss out of you. You've been coming for a while now, haven't you?
yeah.
Yeah, oh, I need
think
to start taking...
I'm
I
feeling.
need
I'm
to
just
start giving you a
taking
bit
the
of
piss
stick.
out of somebody. We start to worry, you know.
I'm due a hiding.
When they stop, you know you're on your way out if they stop taking the piss. So.
Yeah.
John's on a be nice to people campaign, so yeah, stay with it while it's good.
I think he's ill.
It's a front.
Right, where am I? I've lost my thread now. Oh, we're down to Eastbourne for Brian. Oh, he's unmuted. He's ready. This
Ready to
man
go,
was
yeah.
born ready.
This is a song by Don Williams and Emmylou Harris, and I've added a couple of verses they forgot to include and put an ending on as well. And I'm going to sing this one with Linda.
Hiya. Okay, here we go.
If I needed you, would you come to me? would you come to me for to ease my pain?
If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. Where the night's forlorn and the morning's born, and the morning's born with the lights of love. And your mist sunrise, if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain?
If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. Baby's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Who could ill agree? She's a sight to see, a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain?
If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. Where the night's forlorn and the morning's born, and the morning's born with the lights of love. And your mist sunrise, if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain?
If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. You held my hand when I was cold, when I was lost. You took me home, you gave me strength to stand alone. You called me the best friend you ever had. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain?
If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. I held your hand when you were cold, when you were lost. I took you home. I gave you strength to stand alone. I called you the best friend I ever had. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain?
If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. I still love you with all my heart. You are the best friend that I ever had. If I needed you.
I didn't want to give you the premature clap there. It's a little bit, is it finished? Is it not finished? Yeah.
That was very.
Thank you, Brian.
That was very apt, John. With Linda living on the Isle of Wight, is the Solent an easy swim, Linda?
No, it's a little bit too far. Too many ferries.
Right. Anyway, for all the newcomers tonight, if you want to watch all this crap again, you can see it all on YouTube at your leisure. There'll be a link put on about 11 o'clock, something like that, either on our Facebook page, or you can find it on the website on under sort of Club Night What Happened, and you get a link there, and you can spend 2.5 hours just sort of thinking, why did I bother to make the effort? Right, now, and for any newcomers, we have now an experience that you will never forget. We have Mr. Gaffer Ferris.
Gaffer. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got a song for you from more normal times when the British were right and the French were wrong. I don't know if any of your minds go back before 2016, but this was a song about a battle, a terrible battle. Everybody in the battle died, largely because it was in 1702. So I'd be very surprised at any survivors now. But what happened was there was a small fleet of British ships and under the Admiral John Benbow. And they came across a superior French fleet, and they had 3 ships of the line and a little tiny one to carry messages between them. And the French fleet had 13 ships of the line. They had 12 frigates. They had 5 nuclear submarines and an aircraft carrier. And so what they decided they had to do was they had to have a council of war. So they had a council of war, and Benbow thought that what he ought to do was attack them because that was the British thing to do. And the other 2 captains reckoned it was the best thing to do was to run away because that was the most sensible thing to do. And they agreed, being British, they agreed on a compromise. They pissed off and left him to it. And unlike last week, which was full of happy songs, it's a very sad song because he didn't survive. But the good bit is that he didn't die all at once. So I suppose that softens the blow a little bit. So here we go. Oh. Now Admiral Benbow, he fought the French, he fought the French. Oh, Admiral Benbow, he fought the French. He fought 'em up, he fought 'em down, till the blood come dripping down. And the surgeon, he did frown. You're fit for work, you're fit for work. Now Benbow lost a leg, 2 chain shot, 2 chain shot. Poor old Benbow lost a leg, 2 chain shot. He lost a leg, old 2 chain shot. Showed the stump unto the doc. He said, "'Tis time you learnt to hop. You're fit for work, you're fit for work." And then his other leg, he did lose, he did lose. And then his other leg, he did lose. His other leg he then did lose. Said the surgeon, "I refuse to treat a man who wears no shoes. You're fit for work, you're fit for work." And Benbow lost an arm. Shot away, poor old Benbow lost an arm. Shot away. Benbow's arm was shot away, and the sawbones he did say, "I'm signing no sick notes today. You're fit for work, you're fit for work." Benbow lost his other arm in great distress, and then he lost his other arm in great distress. He lost his arm in great distress, said the doctors for the best, 'cause now your uniforms cost less. You're fit for work, you're fit for work. Then Benbow lost his head to a cannonball, a cannonball. Benbow lost his head to a cannonball. Brave Benbow lost his head. Said the surgeon, you're not dead. You're a skiving sod, he said. You're fit for work. You're fit for work. Benbow lost his body too. Sailor Bold, Sailor Bold. Benbow lost his body too. Sailor Bold. He lost his body, Sailor Bold, when the surgeon he was told. He said, bandage up his soul. He's fit for work. He's fit for work. The surgeon got a cold and a cough, the tickly cough. The surgeon got a cold and a tickly cough. He got a cold, he got a cough. Christ, says he, I do feel rough. Gave himself next 6 months off. Unfit for work, unfit for work.
Oh!
Make sure I'm clapping there all round.
How'd you do it, Gaffer?
I think you had a little bit of help from. No, never mind. Politics. Sorry.
The sequel, of course, is very opposite because the cowardly captains were shot by Royal Navy for being so sensible, and Benbow was shot by the French Navy for being so stupid. So it's quite an even-handed outcome, wasn't it?
Right, where are we?
Go on, Carl. Drag us out of it, Carl.
Where were you last week, Carl? Come on, where were you? Have you got a note from your mum?
Yeah, it's in the post.
After that last song, don't mention Ian Duncan Smith or you'll be accused of politics, right?
Oh, Ian Duncan Smith. Evening, everyone. This is a Jimmy McCarthy song, but it was made popular by Christy Moore, and it's called Ride On. So, here we go. Drew, you ride the finest horse I've ever seen, standing 16, 1 or 2, with eyes of wild and green. You ride the horse so well, hands light to the touch. I would never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. When we ride into the night without a trace behind, run your claw along my gut one last time. I turn to face an empty space where you used to lie, and look for the spark that lights the night through a teardrop in my eye. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. I turn to face an empty space where you used to lie, and look for the spark that lights the night through a teardrop in my eye. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Thank you. Mixed up, got mixed with my guitar there, so it cut me off a bit.
Yeah, see you, pal. See you. Yeah. Right.
Thanks.
Right. Oh, we're back. We're back over on the Isle of Wight.
Hiya, I'm going to do Planets by Kate Rusby. I can see the planets are aligning for me. I cannot read them, for the future's gone along behind me. Through the world I am wandering, wandering. Soft breeze blowing, I am wandering now. Through the world I am wandering, wandering. These are the days I live now. He said, turn around so I cannot see your tears falling. You don't make me proud, now I see there is a new day dawning. Through the world I am wandering, wandering. Soft breeze blowing, I am wandering now. Through the world I am wandering, wandering. These are the days I live now. On nights like these I could fly up to the sky above me. Like Superman I would change the course of earth below me. Across the world I am wandering, wandering. Soft breeze blowing, I am wandering now. Through the world I am wandering, wandering. These are the days I live now. I can see the planets are aligning for me. I dare not breathe, for then the clouds will call and then deny me. Through the world I am wandering, wandering. Soft breeze blowing, I am wandering now. Through the world I am wandering, wandering. These are the days I live now. Across this world I am wandering, wandering. Soft breeze blowing, I am wandering now. Through the world I am wandering, wandering. These are the days I live now. These are the days I live now.
Very nice. I was a bit worried when you said I'm going to do planets. I thought if it's Gustav Holstrup, it'll be in the morning. Right. Okay, before we hear from Dave, I see we've got Storm in. We've got a Storm from Massachusetts who's had a bit of a disaster in his kitchen. And if we can put you on, Storm, at the first turn in the second half, which is after Alan. So we've got Jazz and Jan. They're the people in the funny uniforms. And we've got Alan, and then if you can come on after that, Storm. And
so how many people from now?
Time for about two, I would think about 3 or 4 others just to squeeze in. So I will offend loads of people because I can only pick about 4. So
the Muppet boxes should be in order, Storm. So if you follow the boxes, you'll see the order.
Right, Dave, or is it Monty Don? Good evening and welcome to Gardener's World. That won't be on tonight, will it? Because it's all Stavros. No.
Yeah.
Right. Carry on, Dave.
Saint Avros.
A little nicer than the normal background. So there you go. This is ostensibly a kid's song. skip a rope, skip a rope. Listen to the children while they play. Ain't it kind of funny what the children say? Skip a rope. Daddy hates mommy, mommy hates dad. Last night you should have heard the fight they had. They gave little sister another bad dream. Woke us all up with a terrible scream. Skip a rope, skip a rope. Listen to your children while they play. Ain't it kind of funny what the children say? Skip a rope. Cheat on your taxes, don't be a fool. What was that they said about the golden rule? Never mind the rules, just play to win. Hate your neighbor for the shade of his skin. Skip a rope, skip a rope. Listen to the children while they play. Ain't it kind of funny what the children say? Skip a rope. Stab 'em in the back, that's the name of the game. Mommy and Daddy are the ones to blame. Skip a rope, skip a rope. Listen to your children while they play. It's really not very funny what the children say. Skip a rope, skip a rope, skip a rope, skip a rope.
Yeah. What were some of those low notes called? I've never heard of them.
Not on the scale. They're not on the...
Oh, wow. That was great.
Right, thanks, Dave. Okay, we are going to Vancouver. I'm sorry that you know Helen, but you know that's how it is. That's life. Yeah, Helen's been coming to us for years, really. I mean, she only used to get over about every other 2 years when her mum was alive, so we'd just see her sort of then. But with Zoom, we've actually seen a bit more of her. Unfortunately, she's one of these people who has to actually go to work and earn a living, but life's tough until you get your pension. Life's a bit short. Right, okay, I'm wittering on. Come on then, Roy.
All right, this is one of my favorite Graham Miles songs, one of the many great songs Graham Miles wrote. The Iron Moulder's Wedding, sometimes called the Moulder's Wedding. Learned it over 50 years ago. The bride, she were a foundry lass, and the bridegroom were a moulder. He turned up at his wedding with his shovel on his shoulder. She still had her goggles on and an head square round her head. She never did wear a lily white gown. She wore overalls instead. We didn't throw confetti and we didn't throw no rice. We threw nails and screws and moulder's tools, and the workshop sold steel vice. She was give away by her old man, a retired foundryman. The best man, the charge hand fitter, by the couple he did stand. The ring was then presented, but were dropped just like a shot, for it casted at work that morning, and the iron were still red hot. We didn't throw confetti, and we didn't throw no rice. We threw nails and screws and moulders, tools, and the workshop sold steel vice. They held the wedding breakfast at a Cannon Street hotel. There was cider, rum, and chuddy gum, and tatty crisps as well. There was wedding cake made out of molding sand, full of nuts and screws. When they tried to cut it open, why, the knife it bust in two. We didn't throw confetti, and we didn't throw no rice. We threw nails and screws and moulders, tools, and the workshop sold steel vice. Her dad drunk all the whiskey, her mam supped all the rum. The police, they heard the commotion, and they all come rolling in. 10 revelers was arrested. They were dumped in the town hall cell. Judge Parker fined them 30 bob and a night in the clink as well. We didn't throw confetti, and we didn't throw no rice. We threw nails and screws and moulders, tools, and the workshop sold steel vice. Well, the do was then soon over, and the guests they did depart, while the newlyweds for their honeymoon, they made an early start. They packed a paper carrier and the diesel train they took to visit a couple of workmates who lived in Erlane Nook. We didn't throw confetti, and we didn't throw no rice. We threw nails and screws and moulders, tools, and the workshop sold steel vice. Well, that was just a few days ago. Now the couple are back at work. He's back casting iron bars, and she sweeps the foundry dirt. They're arguing and bickering all the whole day through. You ought to hear the language. The foundry air turns blue. We didn't throw confetti, and we didn't throw no rice. We threw nails and screws and moulders, tools, and the workshop sold steel vice.
Well, I've done that for years.
Great, thank you, thank you.
Lovely.
That was great. That was great. How long have you been living over there? In fact, what age were you when you moved?
I worked with a Canadian company in London, so I was at working age and moved to head office for 2 years. That was over 50 years ago. All the family live in Newcastle.
Well, I've been living down here for 77 I came down here, and I've still got my Burnley accent.
Oh yeah, but you've worked hard at keeping that, John.
Trouble at mill, Mr. Ackroyd.
Why? I happen.
Right, we're with the paramilitaries. How come you in your uniforms? It's on Zoom.
We met them face to face today.
We had our first face to face.
Yep, outside in the cold.
Does that say baboon on your chest?
No, it says bobcats.
Bobcats.
Oh right, that's fair enough. I just thought, you were monkeying about a bit, but
Oh, well. You should have made the links.
Oh.
Yes, we're in buoyant mood tonight. We heard this afternoon that, this morning actually, that our youngest has reached all the requirements to graduate from Britannia Royal Naval College, which also is in the news because that's actually where Philip met Elizabeth.
In 1939.
So who has your son met then?
Well, as opposed to a live Phil on the Zoom call this evening, we've got a Phil, and he's Phil. He's very much alive. Look at him. He's still moving.
I'm called Phil because of him.
Oh, there you go.
I would much rather be in a Brian or a Mike or an Alan.
No,
So
I don't think.
I've had to carry this all my bloody life because
I don't think our Phil was Greek, though, are you?
I'm not Greek, but as I say, I'm named after him.
Oh.
Because of when
there
I
we
was
are.
born, so I'm not going to tell you when that was.
So, would you have been Elizabeth if you'd if you had 2 X chromosomes?
Quite possibly, yes.
I'd have been Alice. I know we've got an Alice on the call. I'd have been an Alice.
I used to live next door to her.
Alice.
Right. Okay. We've farted about for long enough. Come on, boys and girls.
Yep, so obviously a song about sailors.
What's that? If I had been born 200 years ago, I would have been a sailor, and sailing I would go. I'd sail around the capes, across the 7 seas, and then back home. If I had been born 200 years ago. And I would know the waters, and the waters would know me. I'd cut across the waves and be as happy as can be. I'd be landless, I'd be loveless, I'd be flight and fancy free. I would know the waters, and the waters would know me. If I had been born 200 years ago, I would have been a sailor, and sailing I would go. I'd sail around the capes, across the 7 seas, and then back home. If I had been born 200 years ago.
And when I think about the place and time where I was born, I wonder if the hands of fate had slipped and placed me wrong, 'cause there are ships I could have sailed and sailors' boots I could have worn. When I think about the place and time where I was born.
If I had been born 200 years ago, I would have been a sailor, and sailing I would go. I'd sail around the capes, across the 7 seas, and then back home. If I had been born 200 years ago. But the ocean is still out there, magnificent and wide. She's got open arms to hold me, an endless face to hide. And the only things that hold me back are the things I hold inside. The ocean is still out there, magnificent and wide. If I had been born 200 years ago, I would have been a sailor, and sailing I would go. I'd sail around the capes, across the 7 seas, and then back home. If I had been born 200 years ago. Oh, 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 sailing I would go.
Yeah, bravo.
If you'd been born 200 years ago, you could have been in one of Gaffer's songs. Yeah, and achieved fame and notoriety. Right, we are nearly at the end of round 1.
Bottom of the barrel.
So we're not going to get all the way round again. So, Alun.
Alun. Well, I'm going to share a screen because there's some Welsh words with an English translation here.
Oh!
For you heathens that are not familiar with the language of heaven, and I just thought it would be something worth trying. We do it with the poetry, so I'll just try it with a Welsh song. It's a song you may have heard before from me called Lisa Lan, Pure or Fair Lisa. And I'll just try sharing the screen. The good news is I will shrink into a very small pocket in the corner.
That'll be the day.
That's another song you've got to touch on. So here we are. I hope you get good. Yeah. Sorry, Storm?
If you take your clicker, your little arrow, and put it on the line right beside your picture, you can expand your picture.
Oh, I got that.
Now, each individual person can.
Oh, yes, of course they can. If they wish to see even more of me, then they could do that. I better get on because the time pressure tonight. So I'll share the screen, which has got the worms on it, and the worms of the song Lisa Lan. It's a very sad one, I'm afraid, but there we are. We had Happy last week, and here it comes. I hope you can see that. There's some faces. I need to hide those. There we are. I hope you can see that. We'll give it a go.
Yes, looks clear here.
It's gone blurred. Well, I can't help that. You'll have to imagine.
Now.
If you can't see the words, you'll have to imagine you can see them.
Should have gone to Specsavers.
It's clear, then it went blurred. It was.
Oh no! Well, I'll unshare.
It was
just for the sake of
ago.
argument, I'll unshare it. I'll share it again. If it doesn't work this time, we'll scrap the whole bloody idea. There we are.
Oh no, the best thing, I shrunk you down and it was less blurred.
I've been shrunk by better people than you.
That's fine now.
That should be
Can
all
read
right, I
that.
hope.
Don't touch anything else.
No, it's gone blurred.
Oh no! Well, I don't know quite why that's happening. I'll probably come out of the share
I
screen.
don't know why that.
Shall I get out of it? Yeah, it was just an idea. I just thought, there we are.
Your company's better than honey.
That's it. That's it. Anyway, it's a very nice song.
Just sing the bloody song. Come on.
Yeah, you'll have to imagine. I put a lot of work into those translations. I just hope you can imagine what this song is all about. It's called Lisa Lan. Bym ymdygaru llawer gwaith, do lawer awr mewn mwynder maeth, bym ymdygusanu Lisa Gel, fe roed y gwmni yn well na'r mel. Fy nghangen lan, fy nghawlad glyd, tydi yw'r lan af yn y byd, tydi sy'n peri poen a chri, a ddi sy'n dwyn fy mywyd i. Pan fyddai'n rodio yn yr ardd, ymysg y blodau sy mor hardd, wrth glywed sŵn ar adar man, daw hiraeth mawr am Lisa Lan. Pan fyddai'n rodio gyda'r dydd, fy nghalon fach sy'n mynd yn brydd, wrth glywed sŵn yr adar man, daw hiraeth mawr am Lisa Lan. Pan fyddai'n rodio gyda'r hwyr, fy nghalon fach a dodd fel cwyr, wrth glywed sŵn yr adar man, daw hiraeth mawr am Lisa Lan. Lisa ddoed i yn danfon i roi fy nghorff mewn deiar ddi. Gobeithio ddoed i yn Wilffryn, hyd lan y bedd lle rwyf yn mynd. Hyd lan y bedd lle rwyf yn mynd, daw hiraeth mawr am Lisa Lan.
fantastic.
Lovely, Alan.
It was beautiful.
Play a new toy.
So what was that you were playing, Alan?
Well, it's called a Suzuki Q chord. I'll show it. Bring
Oh,
it, show
right.
and tell. Show and tell. It's a chord organ. It's got all sorts of rhythms in it, but they're a bit cheesy. And it's got this thing up here, which is a strum plate, and it's good fun. You can that was a piano setting, so it's good fun. It's actually a device built for wannabe musicians. You don't really need to know much about music to make music with one of these things.
I did wonder if it was a sort of an electronic zither.
It's been described as an electronic auto harp. That's
yeah,
the closest thing I can think of, but there we are. Good fun.
Lovely.
I'm glad I bought
If it needs
it.
tuning, I know a fella who'll do it for 50 quid.
I don't do electronics, my boy. No.
No VAT. Right, okay. Listen up, everybody. We've got Storm coming next, which is the last of the first time rounders. So that will give us about half an hour. The plan is we will get through one from Alan, Brian and Sue, Phil, Penny, Maureen, and then we'll see how we're going. If we're really scraping the barrel, we'll get Terry up. And then I'd like to...
You're in now, Terry.
How rude. Yeah, you see, you're in now, you're getting abuse. That's it.
I'd learnt a Woody Guthrie song a couple of weeks ago when Terry was here. He was saying how he used to like Woody Guthrie. I've learnt a special Woody Guthrie song for you, Terry. But anyway, we'll see how we go. We'll get up as far as Maureen and we'll see what the time's doing. Okay, over to Massachusetts for Storm.
Thank you so much. Well, April is Autism Awareness Month, and I have Asperger's and have a daughter with severe nonverbal autism. So I'm going to read a poem about Asperger's and then share a quick song that's not mine. The poem is mine. Aspergian. I am an outcropping in this current of conversation. Words rush around me, gurgling with connection, information, pathways of presence. Still I remain solid, silent, unable to transform into fluid, to join the flow that surges onward. Sometimes the wetness of a hello or pertinent question sloshes across me, and I moisten a little, causing tiny granules to journey onward, leaving behind a bit more smoothness, bringing slightly closer to view trilobites, gold, and years of hidden history I truly desire to have discovered by you. So here's a toast to the times that have been here and gone. Everywhere I go, those echoes ring. Here's a toast to all the songs we sang, to all the songs we've yet to sing. Here's to the tunes that brought us through, and the people who passed along what they knew. Here's to the friends who've traveled on. I hear them still when I sing their songs. So here's a toast to the times that have been here and gone. Everywhere I go, those echoes ring. Here's a toast to all the songs we sang, to all the songs we've yet to sing. So here's a toast to the times that have been here and gone. Everywhere I go, those echoes ring. And here's a toast to all the songs we sang, to all the toasts we've yet to sing. We dug up tunes from another time. Some songs were new, gathered fresh from the vine. Every song was a little play, whose magic spell led us far away. So here's a toast to the times that have been here and gone. Everywhere I go, those echoes ring. Here's a toast to all the songs we sang, and all the songs we've yet to sing. Our feet were fast, our bodies light, our song bags filled, and were filled every night. We tried on songs like pairs of boots. We never knew they'd become our roots. So here's a toast to the times that have been here and gone. Everywhere I go, those echoes ring. Here's a toast to all the songs we sang, to all the songs we've yet to sing. So here's a toast to the times that have been here and gone. Everywhere I go, those echoes ring. Here's a toast to all the songs we sang, to all the songs we've yet to sing.
Very nice. Very nice.
Words by Ori Wyatt.
It's the fish I feel sorry for.
Me too. I feel sorry for fish.
Well, you've got a nice clean kitchen at least, Storm.
Oh,
come on, poor Storm.
Cruel,
Right.
cruel.
Okay, that's everybody. That I
Holy
can-
mackerel, how can you treat me like that?
Oh.
Right.
We're just putting you in your place. That's all. Oh. For God's sake.
Yeah.
Any more while we're at it?
No soul. That's your problem.
There's a right place and the right time.
That's on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
I don't think it can get any worse than that, John. Right,
You
okay.
bought it hook, line, and sinker.
It's got to be the end of the tale, isn't it? Really.
Very good tale.
Right, mute them all. Oh, Nick and Chris. Do you want to do us a song, Nick and Chris? Wait till they join in. Yeah, I'll get back to them in a minute. Alan, up in Capel Curig.
Okay, I've changed my mind because I think I did what Alan did last week. I've had too much of this, so I'll have to go back to Saint Ike. And actually, Carl reminded me of a Christy Moore song, so apologies to John and Carol and the Dragon's Breath. It's North and South. I want to reach out over the loch, put my hands against the water, walk with you on an unapproved road, not looking over my shoulder. I want to see, I want to hear, to understand your fears, but we're north and south of the river. We're north and south of the river. And some high ground is not worth taking, and some connections are not worth making. There's an old church bell no longer ringing, and some old songs just aren't worth singing. But we're north and south of the river. Well, I've been doing it wrong for most of my life. This holy town is turning over. A young man that run from what he didn't understand, while the wind from the loch grows colder and colder. There was a badness, had its stay, but love wasn't lost, it got mislaid. And we're north and south of the river. We're north and south of the river. So why do we keep playing these same old tattoos? Well, darling, I don't have the answer. I just want to be where you are. I don't need you to surrender. There is no feeling so alone as when the ones you're hurting are your own. But we're north and south of the river. We're north and south of the river. and some high ground is not worth taking, and some connections are not worth making. There's no church bell no longer ringing, and some old songs just aren't worth singing, and some high ground is not worth taking, and some connections are not worth making. There's no church bell no longer ringing, and some old songs just aren't worth singing. But we're north and south of the river. We're north and south of the river. We're north and south of the river.
Excellent. Ah, yeah.
He's got it, actually.
Nice one,
Alan.
Nice one, Alan.
Yeah, that's all right.
And no petrol bombs involved whatsoever.
Right. Before we go to Brian and Sue, has anybody heard anything from Anne and Frank? I haven't heard anything from them on Facebook or anything for ages. Are they okay?
I dropped a bunch of flowers off for Auntie Anne a couple of weeks ago, and they were fine, and they're having a bit of a break, but I shall pressurise them into joining us again. Or I'll pressure them. I won't pressurise them. That would involve pumping them up, wouldn't it? I'll pressure them. I'll pressure them to come back. But they're fine. They're fine.
Right, that's good. That's good. That's all. Right,
She's
okay.
by the way.
Brian and Sue.
Okay,
All right,
thank
you.
you, John.
Thank you.
This is another sad song, I'm afraid. It's a song most of you are probably familiar with. It's called John Condon. It's about a young boy from Ireland who was believed to be the youngest boy killed in the Allied forces anyhow in the First World War. It's written by Sam Starrett, Tracy McCrory and Richard Laird.
Sorry, folks. Just. Just today, another day beneath the Belgian sun, past grave on grave, row upon row, until I see the name John carved in stone with harp and crown, little crosses in the ground, and standing there, my silent prayer is for a boy who died a soldier. We lads who'll not grow old, heroes that don't come home, here they lie in Belgian fields and Picardy. Just a recruit in soldier's boots from island shores to here, this living hell, this polka pell, where young men die like you, John Condon. And all around the harp and crown, the crosses in the ground, heroes that don't come home. Here they lie in Belgian fields and Picardy. Now tell me, John, before I go on, what did you come here for? With islands bought, your life untold, 14 years old to die a soldier. And all around the harp and crown, the crosses in the ground. What cause was served so undeserved? Heroes that don't come home, sing out for all their souls. Here they lie in Belgian fields and Picardy.
Oh! Lovely. Absolutely lovely.
I was looking around the Muppet boxes, and there was sort of 30 faces, all spellbound there.
Yeah.
That was stunning. I am looking forward to hearing that again tomorrow on the YouTube thing already.
Oh, it's very kind.
Delightful.
That was absolutely stunning, Sue.
Oh, thank you so
Right,
much.
you just need somebody a bit better on guitar, and you could quick time.
Made it, Susan. We're here. Been accepted. The abuse has started.
Thank you.
Right.
Thanks.
Phil always has something to cheer us up in the second half. He's probably not going to have, now I've said that, probably do something bloody miserable.
No, I'll do something really cheerful. Somebody disappears and this is never seen again, but they don't necessarily actually die.
It's a bit like Zoom when the box just goes off. You think, I mean, we've lost a couple of boxes somewhere. And I'm looking, thinking, who's gone? Who've we lost? Anyway, carry on, Phil.
Okay, I've been reluctant to do this here because I did pinch the core of this from one of your fellow Welshmen, actually, and then modified it a bit. And there's a couple of things you might need to be. It's all about Cumbria, so you need to know there used to be a steelworks in Workington once upon a time. I think there's still bits of steel making there, but not much. Leyland used to have a bus factory in Lily Hall. The other bits and pieces you'll probably be able to guess. Mike Harding once made a joke about when the chip shop caught fire in Cleesa Moor. Anyway, I'll go for it, shall I? Josh Salkin, Josh Salkin, Josh Salkin. I didn't realise I put my cap on. Josh Salkel, the plumber from Cockermouth Town, once built a rocket from parts he had found. From the Workington plant, some old scrappy steel, and from Lily Hall, a bus steering wheel. This is your bit. Sing Faldear all day. On the hills near Glenridding, he found some beryllium. On sands near Silloth, he sifted uranium. An old vacuum pump he found quite dandy. For propulsion in space it comes in very handy. Do I need to explain that? Space is full of vacuum, so if you suck it in one end and blow it out the other, it helps push you along a bit. Think foldy-roll day. To shorten the distance as far as he was able, he carried it up to the top of Great Gable, igniting the fuse with his old Zippo lighter. The rocket took off just like a jet fighter. Sing foldy-roll day. The vacuum pump started at 10 miles high, boosting his speed as he sped through the sky. He called up the chippy down in Cleatormore. That's Mission Control's operations floor. Sing foldy-roll day. As the moon fast approached, he prepared to land, firing the retros with both of his hands. He landed gently on a crusty old crater. I knew I would get here sooner or later. Sing foldy-roll day. He never came back, and that's the tragedy. And the chippy burned down the following Saturday. So no one remained to tell of his plight. He remains there all day, just bathed in starlight. Sing foldy-roll day. Why, you must ask, is he not so famous? The reason is simple if you'll just stay with us. It's on the dark side was his landing site, so we'll never see him, try as we might. Sing foldy-roll day. Sing foldy-roll day.
Good one, Phil.
Good one, Phil. Send my apologies
Some
for
of the most contrived,
actually.
some of the most contrived sort of rhymes there I've ever heard.
Yeah, I didn't mention about beryllium because it's top secret, but anybody who worked at AWE Cardiff might know why it's there. I shouldn't have said that.
Recorded now.
Oh, that's it, now. It'll be on YouTube tomorrow.
He won't be here next week. He'll be gone.
Never see him again.
Never see him again.
Right, oh, I've lost my list now.
Oh.
Penny, what are your thoughts? There she is. Oh, I shouted out Penny. Sorry, it wasn't an instruction, Penny. I was reminding my senile friend that his list, I'd written his list down, you see.
Yes,
So,
well, I can read a little bit, a bit of joined up writing. Okay, Penny. Can you hear us? Earth to Penny.
unmute yourself, my love.
Yeah, I'm okay at unmuting. I'm well confused about the conversation, but hey.
Well, didn't Phil warn you about that?
No warnings, no. Only high recommendations.
And the rest.
Very nice, actually. Very nice. Nice to visit.
This is really not my home. Oh, where are you, my lovely Johnny? I'm afraid and all alone. There is no peace for me. I'm sitting in the stranger's room, playing at the stranger's table, shining empty like the moon. There is no peace for me. But in the darkness, struggle cold, I think about a garden valley, gentle as the leaves unfold, singing out across the bay, distant and so far away. There is no peace for me. I'm blinded by your city lights. I wander through these fearful places. Colors fade to black and white. There is no peace for me. And these are not the friends I know. These are not the smiling faces. Desert that no one should know. There is no peace for me. But in the darkness, struggle cold, I think about a garden valley, gentle as the leaves unfold, singing out across the bay, distant and so far away. There is no peace for me. And now I know and feel it well, for immigrants deep sunken feeling, standing at the gates of hell. There is no peace for me. Burned by their master's greed, cruel exile transportation, robbed of every love and need. There is no peace for me. But in the darkness, struggle cold, I think about a garden valley, gentle as the leaves unfold, singing out across the bay, distant and so far away. There is no peace for me.
Oh,
Wonderful.
That's another one that I'll be looking forward to tomorrow morning. Right, you need to adjust your camera better, Penny. We couldn't see you. We just saw your headstock for most of it.
Oh, right, sorry. Was I buzzing? I had a little buzz, but I hoped it wasn't coming through.
A little buzzer.
A little buzz. Was I buzzing, my dear?
No buzzing.
Nope.
That was fine.
Right, okay, what have we got? We've got, before we hear from Maureen, Alun will finish us off with something jolly on his accordion. And then we have time for one more. So, do you want one from me or do you want one from Terry?
I think that might be Terry.
It's all yours, John.
Terry, John. Sorry.
what you're saying? No bloody brainer. Oh, you old bastards. I hate the lot of you. Right.
Well, we're
okay,
taking
then.
the piss out of you, so you must have arrived.
Right. Okay, then. So it's Maureen, Terry, and then Alan. And then I've got a bottle of Tam Navulin. So that'll do me.
Can I come and join you?
Round.
I'll help you finish that off, John.
We can have a virtual drink. We had a virtual
What?
dentistry. So
When you said you wanted Terry rather than me.
Yeah.
We'll have to sort out a secret ballot for next time.
Right. Okay. We're out. Oh, we're over in Vancouver.
And I'm taking you by way of Alistair McGilvery to the Myra River in Cape Breton in Nova Scotia, Canada. Song for the Myra. Out on the Myra on warm afternoons, old men go fishing with black line and spoons. And if they catch nothing, they never complain. I wish I was with them again. As boys in their boats call to girls on the shore, teasing the ones that they clearly adore. And into the evening the courting begins, and I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'll trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. Out on the Myra on soft summer nights, bonfires blaze to the children's delight. They dance round the flames, singing songs with their friends, and I wish I was with them again. Over the ashes, the stories are told of witches and werewolves and Oak Island gold. Stars on the river face sparkle and spin. I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'll trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. Out on the Myra, the people are kind. They treat you to homebrew and help you unwind. And if you come broken, they'll see that you mend. And I wish I was with them again. Now I'll conclude with a wish you go well. Sweet be your dreams and your happiness swell. I'll leave you here for my journey begins. I'm going to be with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'll trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. I wish I was with them. I wish I was with them. I'm going to be with them again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a lovely.
Right, thanks ever so much there, Maureen. And if you see Helen, give her all our love. We love her to bits, really, don't we, Helen? But right, where are we? Oh, right. Okay, it's Terry Hiscock. It's probably not even a proper song. I bet it's something he wrote himself.
Oh dear. I was rather hoping you were going to do your Woody Guthrie song though, John.
Oh, you'll have to wait for it. No, I know when I'm snubbed. Yeah.
All right then.
I've been snubbed by better people than you lot.
This is right. This is a song. Yes, it is a song I wrote, but I wrote it a long time ago. I'd forgotten all about it really until Brian and Sue reminded me of it. So I'll give it an outing tonight. Will you be leaving your family and friends? Those you've known for so long. The wood's on the fire and the bolt's in the door. Come away from the window. It's a cold wind that blows on the moor. Will you be needing your compass and shoes? You who have traveled so far. And must you be a-going to a land far away, when the true word of welcome is spoken right here every day? I must be leaving my family and friends, those that I've loved for so long. The grass neath my feet is growing so fast that I must be leaving while the feeling inside me still lasts. Farewell to my neighbors, my friends near and far. Farewell to them all, but I will return to the land of my name, and they'll all come to see me and welcome me home once again.
Oh, yes.
Fantastic.
Lovely,
Terry. Lovely.
Gorgeous.
I've been singing it for years. Not as good as Woody Guthrie, that's the only trouble.
Don't big him up.
Nice one, Terry. Really, really good.
Delightful.
Right, okay, it's 10:30. Alan's got his
I
instrument
got my doodah strapped to me. Yeah,
wrapped onto him.
I have. I
You
have.
got,
Make
have you
sure
got
it
the drum
doesn't
machine
slip
going
off.
Oh yes. Well, I had a request, but I can't do it this week because I can't remember the words. I tried to go through the words in my head, such as it is, and it'll be on next week. It's the Australian song about enforced child migration. That would be a jolly one to finish with, wouldn't it? Yeah. So that's for next week, Michael. I'm very sorry. Anyway, I'm going to finish
Might
with
not give you a spot next week.
That's always possible, John. That's always possible. Just remember whose account this is. So, co-host. So this is a Welsh song, and all you have to remember to sing most of it is 2 lines involving no phlegm whatsoever. The first line is Lawr ar Llanymor. Lawr ar Llanymor, down at the seaside. And the other one you need to remember is Rwyn dy Gari Di, There's no ch and th in any of that. So Laura Lannamore and Ruin de Gary D, which means I love you. I love you.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
And it's a chapel story, love song, where you meet a girl in the first verse, you ask her for a kiss in the second verse, she gives you a kiss in the third verse, and therefore you have to marry her. That's the way it works.
At what point do you get your leg over?
Sorry?
At what point do you get your leg over?
In verse 5, but verse 5, of course, being a Welsh song, we couldn't possibly sing it, could we? Mi gwrddais I a merch fach fel lawr ar lan y môr. Come on, lawr ar lan y môr. Lawr ar lan y môr. Mi gwrddais I a merch fach fel lawr ar lan y môr. Lawr ar lan y môr. O rwy'n dy gari di, o rwy'n dy gari di, yr eneth ar lan y môr. O rwy'n dy gari di, o rwy'n dy gari di, yr eneth ar lan y môr. Gofynnais I am gysan bach, lawr ar lan y môr, lawr ar lan y môr, lawr ar lan y môr. Gofynnais I am gysan bach, lawr ar lan y môr, lawr ar lan y môr. O rwy'n y gari di, o rwy'n y gari di, yr eneth ar lan y môr. O rwy'n dy gari di, o rwy'n dy gari di, yr eneth ar lan y môr. Mi gefais I yn gysan bach, lawr ar lan y môr, lawr ar lan y môr, lawr ar lan y môr. Mi gefais I yn gysan bach, lawr ar lan y môr, lawr ar lan y môr. O rwy'n dy gari di, o rwy'n dy gari di, yr eneth ar lan y môr. O rwy'n dy gari di, o rwy'n dy gari di, yr eneth ar lan y môr. Rhyw ddiwrnod fe priodaf hi, lawr ar lan y môr, lawr ar lan y môr, lawr ar lan y môr. Rhyw ddiwrnod fe priodaf hi, lawr ar lan y môr, lawr ar lan y môr. O rwy'n dy gari di, o rwy'n dy gari di, yr eneth ar lan y môr. O rwy'n dy gari di, o rwy'n dy gari di, yr eneth ar lan y môr. Last chance. O rwy'n dy gari di, o rwy'n dy gari di, yr eneth ar lan y môr. O rwy'n dy gari di, o rwy'n dy gari di, yr eneth ar lan y môr. Thank you. Well, a bit jollier than the intended Australian song.
Right, the big finish there. Okay, we're 5 minutes over, but it doesn't cost.
No. Oh
So-
no, fine time. Oh my dear.
Yeah, have you ever thought when you want to know the time, are you asking somebody the time? You sort of point at your wrist and say, "What's the time?" When you know where the want to know where the toilet is, you don't point at your bum, do you? Anyway, right, we'll be here next week because we've got bugger all else to do, basically. Although
Thank you all. It's been a pleasure.
non-essential retail will be open.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
You mean you're selling bread next week, John?
Sorry?
You're selling bread next week then?
That's
Never
essential.
mind the bread, we can go to Abercan.
Well, he's not starting dentistry again, is he?
Oh, no, you can't. No, I'm not going out to Abercan.
Oh, yes, we can.
Now, I was wondering if you got done for selling clothes, because clothes weren't essential, and you had to go to court, would you get in extra trouble if you turned up naked? And then-
No.
would you
Well,
get-
yeah.
If you turned
Would
up
that
naked,
be your
probably, yeah.
automatic acquittal?
Well, you can be the judge. No, you can't be the judge. Actually, you can, I would suggest if you're the defendant, you should put a tie on at least.
I might give it a try.
Well, they wouldn't know whether you had it on or not, would they?
Ah.
The judge is probably wearing pyjama bottoms anyway.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
My skin went out of fashion.
We are. And we'll see you next week. I've got a bottle of malt that has got my name on it. And I want to get that inside me. Okay, see you
All
next
right.
week. Or,
Thank you.
Good night, everybody else.
Okay, good night.
Bye-bye.
Splendid evening.
Bye-bye.
Nostra.
Gone. There we
Dragon's
go.
Breath Tuesday.
Night, John.